CIS, which stands for Community InfoSource, is a non-governmental organization, non-charitable organization. And what they do is they advocate for the marginalized people in Scotland. When I say marginalized, I mean people who have no voice, they are voice to the voiceless. They advocate for asylum seekers on housing situation, as it concerns, suitability and compatibility. As you know, we have housing providers who provide houses for asylum seekers on behalf of the government. Sometimes these houses are not suitable. Sometimes so many things are lacking. And because these asylum seekers feel that when they speak up, it will affect their immigration situation, they are afraid to do that. So InfoSource, which is CIS, decided to do this on behalf of them to make sure they are comfortable, and they don't just help the asylum seekers or refugees. They also support the NRF people. When I say NRF, I mean non-recourse public fund. People who have insecure immigration, situation. So they do a lot of things. They even go out of their way to do what is not on their lists. Thank you.
Okay, how would you describe what a charity or non-government organization, NGO, for example, is to someone who did not know about the idea?
Okay, non-government organization or charity like CIS has a primary objective to help people, to have on a social well-being. They help to advise the public on benefits in relation to like knowing your rights, especially the asylum seekers, knowing your right to wherever you are entitled to, how to navigate services. When I say how to navigate services, I mean integration into the community, and also, voice for the voiceless, like you're scared. I said that earlier. So charity organization, they do this with no profit. They do this with no payment. They are philanthropists. Their major aim is to see people in a good social well-being. Thank you.
Okay, Doc, this is something I'm just going to ask out of these questions. Like, what's your opinion about the charities and projects in Glasgow in itself, just in Glasgow, since you've been here? How do you say about the work of projects and charities?
Oh my God, that's a good question. And I'm happy to answer that because the charity organization in Scotland, they are doing marvelously well. They are doing greatly. And this came to play especially for those who did not, who were not aware of what they were really doing during the pandemic. We saw how they were at the forefront to, making sure people are comfortable, making sure people get food, making sure the asylum seekers that were put in the hotel during that period, live a suitable life as they can, helping with technology because people were locked in, people could not visit each other, they could not go out. I know as at that time, the asylum seekers were not able to work, but at least they could come out to socialize, they could come out to visit charity organizations and volunteer, to be meaningful in the society and in the community where they live. This was not possible during the pandemic, but with the services of the charity, visiting them, they were able to be included in whatever was happening. So there was no loss